Czy masz odwagę powiedzieć żonom, i stałem tam, gdzie stało domo?
Welcome guys, and today I want to tell you about another unusual experience I've got in Japan. Most people can't speak English even in the Tokyo. I've been born and I've lived in a place where most people speak English. Most people speak English, most people can speak English, and most people don't care about other languages. Because of my parents and grandparents, I've learned also Polish and German, and I can talk in these languages, maybe not about the nuclear science, maybe not about the Kant or Kelsen or some literature or some books, some really complicated stuff, but I can communicate in Polish and German when my base is English. And I expect that everywhere in the world is the same. For example, even looking at Europe, even in the countries like Spain, Portugal, the southern state of the European Union, like Portugal, Spain, Italy, Greece, you will see that people can speak English and want to speak English. Maybe sometimes they are elementary in English, most of them are proficient in English, but every one of them wants to speak English and tries to speak English, and that's not a problem. In northern part of European Union, like in Sweden, Denmark, or Finland, people speak their local language and people speak English, and mostly they can speak English better than a local language, because they use local language only with a family, and outside they always use English. They watch videos, movies in English, sometimes with subtitles in a local language, but the main audio track is in English, and they learn English all the time, even when they don't realize that they learn it now. They learn also by watching TV, not only at school, and because of that they can communicate in that language very well. And for the most people in the European Union, they can speak a local language and they can speak English, and this is normal thing. There's nothing special. It's ordinary, common, everywhere in Europe. So I was expecting the same. As you know, I've been to Korea, Republic of Korea, South Korea, 2 years ago in 2023, and I've seen that there was a problem with communication in English. Most of people could speak only Korean. And similar situation is in Japan. Here, it's like people understand English, but they don't know how to talk in English, because they don't talk at all in English. Some of them don't understand English and don't speak, and some of them can speak English very elementary. There are a little group of people in Japan who can speak English on a C1, C2 proficiency level. They're proficient in English. So it's like you can communicate with them if you use a simple sentence, like I'd like to, I want to, please, thank you, bye-bye. Nothing more. If you want to communicate with a more complicated sentence, like would you mind if I take it? Would you mind if I go? I'd rather do this. And they sometimes don't know the difference between I've been, I've been doing, I did, I've done, I've been doing, I was doing. For them, this four type of this sentence, one sentence in 4 tenses, like past simple, past continuous, present perfect simple, and present perfect continuous, is the same. It's not the same. you need to believe me. It's not the same. It's a difference between I did, I've done, I've been doing, and I was doing. There's a huge difference. If you want, we can make another video about that. But I've seen that many people, even young people about 20, 25, 28-year-old, can't communicate in English fluently. They can't. And they think this is alright. They think this is wonderful that they can communicate in English. They speak only Japanese, and this is wonderful. It's not. It's not normal. You should be ashamed that you can't communicate in English. We're in a one global world, and you should be able to communicate in a global language. Come on. I understand that you are very proud of the Japanese culture. I understand that you are very proud of Japanese culture, Japanese history, country, language, and a lot of things which is Japanese is for you really great, and you are very proud of that. I understand this completely. The problem is that even if you are proud of your own country, you should be able to communicate in a global language, because you have tourists who came there. You also want to sell your high technology to other countries, like high-tech stuff, like a Sony device or some other. You have many JVC. You have many high-tech companies, and you want to sell the products. So you need to, and these products are designed in Japan, but assembled and built in China, and sold, and you want to sell it in Europe and US. So if you want to sell it in Europe, you need to communicate with the people, with a store departments manager. You need to talk with many people, send emails, and you need to write it in English. So you should learn English, and it's nothing special to be able to speak it in English. But you should be ashamed of that if you can speak English, if you can communicate. You can try communication with a tourist. Everyone understands that for you, this is a new language. This is a much different language than Japanese. That's a different alphabet, different characters, a different way of speaking. Korean, Japanese, they are honorific languages, and English is not honorific. English is much more flat language. So we can communicate. People will understand that for you this is a new language, that you are learning that language, this is hard for you. They will talk with you slowly, using a more simple sentence without so advanced adjectives. People understand that, and people will accept the fact that this is a new language for you, and they'll be proud of you that you are able to learn it, and you want to learn it, and you'll be able to practice English with a tourist. But you just need to start speaking. You can't be ashamed that you will make some mistakes. This is normal. Even native speakers make mistakes. Everyone is allowed to make grammar mistakes. This is a normal thing. Especially for you, when this is a foreign language for you. But you will not be able to communicate, and these foreigners will not be able to communicate with you if you don't start speaking. Oh, sorry, but for me this is a very important topic, that why those people don't want to start speaking English with foreigners. There's a lot of people who go for a tourism to Japan. I've seen many of them, especially in many places like Shinjuku, Meiji Park, Shibuya Crossing, Akihabara. I've seen many tourists. And use it that they come to you, and they want to communicate with you. And don't expect that all people who come from other countries to Japan will learn Japanese, just they will not. This is an option for you to practice your English, not for them to learn your local language.
Ty co kobiety chciałbyś zniewolić, pozbawić chciałbyś niewolnej woli. Rządzie biskupie, do was to mówię, wstydzi się was dziś kraj. Nie płaczcie siostry, ducha nie traćcie, uwierzcie w naszą wygraną w walce. Uwierzcie w to, że już niedługo piękniejszy będzie kraj.